between the Frisco RoughRiders and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 60, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now batting, Adrian Esquivel. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Richter moves over, makes the play, 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0 home. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Standing in, Luis Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
0-1.
And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Chopped weakly to the left. Punt is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Rick Coley, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Billy Richter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
San Antonio. Center fielder, Billy Richter.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring them all.
Standing in now, Rodney Finch, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perret is there, and he'll bring this one in. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Hero?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
At the plate, Felipe Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Edgar Armand.
Into the box now, Edgar Armas. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Chavis.
Leading off for Frisco, first baseman, Miguel.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate, Harold Gunter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And
back on track.
that one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A swinging bunt up the line.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Standing in, Chris Hessman. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Jermaine Ruggs, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Batting 8, left fielder.
Now in the box, Kevin Perret. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Tapper up the line. Lifted in the air to center field. Richter is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Hunt, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Now the 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much of the plate.
That's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Kenny McClendon. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Dustin Gonzalez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Into the box now, Billy Richter.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Rodney Finch, swinging a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Felipe Rodriguez. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The right fielder, number 12.
Stepping into the box, Edgar Armas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Right side, fair ball down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Robbie Hunt. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they push this lead up to 9 now. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Sammy Flood enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Carlos Valentin will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Tessman comes up with it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chad Taylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We've played 2 full. The Missions lead it 9-0. Striding in, Geraldo Marquez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Grounded to short. Finch takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel.
Striding in once again, Adrian Esquivel. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Esquivel is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Armas is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 1, Tom Katimer.
Stepping up to the plate, Tom Katimer. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Antonio's out in front, 9-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Kenny McClendon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way. So kicks off there. In now, Dustin Gonzalez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. McClendon aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's the 0-2. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy Richter.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy Richter. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Luis Hernandez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First baseman number 8, Miguel Chavis.
Now at the plate, Miguel Chavis. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Third baseman, Harold Gunter.
Digging in, Harold Gunter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Missions lead it 9-0. Ready for another shot now. Rodney Finch will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Ready once again, Felipe Rodriguez. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, right fielder, Edgar Armand.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Edgar Armas. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Robbie Hunt.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 4. It's now 10-zip. So coming to the plate, Chris Hessman.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Here it comes on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kevin Barrett.
In now, Kevin Barrett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Hessman on second. Grubbs at first with no outs. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Geraldo Marquez. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carlos Valentin.
Designated hitter, Carlos Valentin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gunter ranges to his left. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Taylor.
Stepping in, Chad Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. fly ball out to straightaway center. Katimer has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
Now to the plate, Kenny McClendon, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Number 7, Justin Gonzalez.
Standing in now, Dustin Gonzalez. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Billy Richter.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Striding forward now is the DH, Adrian Esquivel. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Tom Katimer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tom Katimer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
So digging in now, Luis Hernandez. From the stretch. Here's a strike. Esquivel leads off first with 1 away. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Popped him up. Hunt has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 8, Miguel Chavis.
Digging in, Miguel Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-0 now. Harold Gunter would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Settling in now, Harold Gunter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 home. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front. 10-0. Now at the plate, Rodney Finch. First pitch coming here. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the lead, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
In now, Felipe Rodriguez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, D'Aro. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here. Yeah, Dan, I think that's a game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
Dribbled up the line. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, third baseman, Robbie Hunt.
Digging in now. Hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Missions lead it 11-0. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in to try it again, Chris Hessman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Richter is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jermaine Grubbs. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 5, Kevin Barrett.
So striding forward now, Kevin Barrett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Geraldo Marquez swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adrian Esquivel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. San Antonio's out in front, 11-1. Ready now, Carlos Valentin.
Leading off for San Antonio. Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. Gunter is up with it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher, Chad Taylor.
Ready for another chance, Chad Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
So stepping in, Kenny McClendon. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Hessman ranges to his right. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Striding into the box, Tom Katimer. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
In there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Stepping in, Luis Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Katimer on at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Richter is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Digging in, Miguel Chavis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Gunter.
Now at the plate, Harold Gunter. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Ramon Cortez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ramon Cortez.
Standing in now, Jermaine Grubbs.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Gonzalez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Missions lead it 11-2. Stepping into the box, Dustin Gonzalez.
Left fielder, Dustin Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting,
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Billy Richter, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rodney Finch. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to the right. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
First baseman number 34, Felipe Rodriguez.
Stepping up now, Felipe Rodriguez. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Into the box, Kevin Perrette starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Geraldo Marquez.
Digging in once again, Geraldo Marquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Adrian Esquivel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, strike 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Missions were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Number 60 takes home the win. Rick Coley gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious Nixon. 11 runs, 19 hits. No errors. Left 6 men on base. For the RoughRiders, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 seconds. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.